Hi everyone, I'm your data management e-learning teacher. Um, I was going to type this all out, but then I thought it'd be easier for me to introduce myself this way and what you should be doing in the first few days in data management. Um, First of all, I apologize for the late start. Usually we don't start right away because there's a fair amount of movement in and out of the learning classes early on. So um, we usually want to try to start the course a couple of days later, but still, I apologize for not sending out that message earlier. But let's get started. It's Wednesday, and we've had a snow day in our board. Uh, so uh, I thought I'd kind of get things kicked off and let you know, especially since the e-learn environment's new to many of us, what you should be doing for the next few days. But I'll probably also be putting announcements in the announcements section. So when you come to the e-learning course, and you should be logging on daily, you will see in the announcement sections, I'll probably post something every day about what you should be doing that day, any kind of key dates coming up, and so on and so forth. Um, the so what else should you be seeing in that kind of main section as soon as you come in? I'm probably also going to have on the left-hand side of the screen a calendar. So that might include upcoming quiz dates, assessment dates, and so on. Um, in terms of the parts of the course that you're probably going to be, or the parts of the platform that you're going to be interacting with most, it's probably going to be the content side. Um, Occasionally, you'll be checking in on the assignments if you have to submit an assignment, and um, and maybe once you need to email me, you can. There's an internal email server for the platform. Um, so what I'd like you to do to get started is maybe just get used to a couple of the features. Is first of all, I'd like everybody to email me. Let me know who you are, where you are right now, what school you're at, and also why are you taking the course. For many of us, it's probably I need this course to get into a program that I'm interested in, um, or I just need to get another math or another credit to finish up uh, my credits for my diploma. So let me know again where you're at and why you're taking the course, and just to get used to that email feature in the e-learning, the D2L platform. Um, and then in terms of getting started on the content, when you go to the content, there's an introduction to probability section, but before you do that, there's a fairly lengthy course overview. So take a look through the course overview. There's a lot of information about what's in the course, the units, the assessment within the course, and also a little bit about tips for success. I can tell you now that I've taught this course probably, I'm going to say 4 or 5 times online, students have to be really independent and self-sufficient. You got to remember, not only are you taking a course with some brand new content that you might never have seen before, and data management is pretty unique. So there's a lot of content that you probably studied in grade 11 that you have no use for in data management. Um, uh, so you got to be really self-sufficient and self-disciplined to be successful in the course. There's no teacher going to be kind of prodding you and poking you to get going. You got to be disciplined in terms of getting into the course every day, taking a look at what is the assigned work, and completing any assigned work that's assigned, or if it's just a lesson that you got to get through. Um, so take a look through the course overview and read through that, and then once you've gone through the course overview, there's an introduction to probability, and so probability is where we start. And so the introduction to probability is pretty slow and easy. It's not too challenging to start with, and there's a quiz in the content section, and you can take this quiz as many times as you like. It's just meant to get you used to the quizzing platform as well. All right. So the due date that we'll put on that quiz, and just making sure that you get through that first initial part of the intro to probability. I'm going to say at the end of Thursday. Um, there is another person who teaches this course with me, Mr. Jane. Um, the uh, him and I communicate fairly regularly, and so what we're going to be doing is sitting down and looking at all the due dates and planning out all the key dates from here to the end of the course. So you should have plenty of notice about what's going to be due and when as we move forward. All right? Okay. So best of luck. Keep in touch, but I'll probably be posting a video now and again just to kind of see where we're going, and I just think it's a lot easier than reading a whole bunch of paragraphs. All right, so don't forget, email me and then get started on the course overview and the intro to probability. Thanks.